Hello and welcome back to Colonial Kerbals. Now in the last episode I had just gotten the Watchtower project underway, and in this episode I wanted to go to Minmus, but I decided I want to do something else first. I kind of want to make the space station a little more self-reliant. And in doing so, I came up with an idea of getting some parts up there, and at least one more module as well. And also adding a second Kerbal to its crew. So with that, I am going to go down here to Watchtower Supplier. You notice that there's 3 Kerbals here, but we don't want those 3. We want... Let's see here. No, we'll take Barkin. No. We'll take Wilfred. Because he's pretty brave, but not very stupid. Now, I'm only adding 1 Kerbal to this mission, because that's all I really need. It can hold 3, but that'll be for another idea that I have with reusing part of the ship for a secondary purpose. So with that, let's go to the launch pad, because I'm trying to remember what sequence is what in my action group, so I forgot to make a note and put it in front of me. Provided it'll load up. There it is. And as you can see, it's a pretty spindly looking little rocket. Now, the neat thing is up in here, we have patch kits, repair kits, replacement parts, and basic machine parts. I believe that's everything I'm going to need to at least get the life support more in line. And it also has the agricultural module, so it can start sustaining food for at least 5 Kerbals. Now, let's see here. 1 is my solar panels. 2, of course, are my lights. We like lights. And 3 opens up the docking port. Now, one thing you'll notice too on this ship, go ahead and close those back up, there's no parachutes. And that is by design. This is not coming back. This is actually going to stay at the space station. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and throttle right about there. And I'm going to go ahead and start launching this up. I just swore I had another set of reaction wheels on here. Maybe not. We'll find out. But with that, let's go ahead and go, and once I'm up a little ways, I'll probably cut and get this craft into orbit. The other thing you'll notice, while chatter is going off, is... Oh, I don't think I did it in this one. I thought I put a probe core, but I guess not. Basically, when this detaches from here, it'll send itself down. And there's a docking port here, and there's also one up here. And the reason that this one's up here is because this is going to be the tug that brings in more parts to the craft. So with that, we only need about half throttle. In 3, 2, 1, go. It seems to be doing alright. Better than I thought it would. Yeah, Wilfred don't look very happy. So the science mission's probably going to be put on hold, at least for this episode. The next episode will probably be going to Minmus, because we're going to need funds. We're going to need science, obviously, to get more parts. And of course, we like to build our station. Ooh, forgot to turn on my SAS. Well, we're just going to go with it. Are those good? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut, and I'll meet you guys in space. Okay, and I'm back. I'm glad to get rid of the alarm clock, because I don't really need that. Notice I dropped off the Watchtower Supplier main booster. And there's a piece of the tripod lander coming through, which I think is kind of funny. So let's see here. Yep, we might be able to just get an encounter right now. Look at that. We got ourselves... It's not a perfect encounter. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and get ourselves up into an orbit first. Just change our orientation a little bit. Down maybe? Oops. Okay. Let's get ourselves into an orbit. And how far of a distance do we need? We need 6 degrees. Oops. And just a little more gas. And we can fix that after we get into orbit. That's not too bad. Okay, so we can go ahead and turn those on. So we have solar power coming in. We should have enough. Okay, so ours is actually showing up as a base. Let's go ahead and change that to a ship. Rename vessel. Because we are a ship. There we go. We have about 8 days worth of food inside this capsule, so we are good. And I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to hit F5. Which quick saves. Throttle up the engines. 28 seconds, I was right. Oops. So we need a... Oops, wrong button. We need a 35 second... Oops, need a... Turn on my number lock there. Add that maneuver. And we'll start getting ourselves up. There are batteries on this vessel. Again, they're hidden, so that way we don't have to see them. Leave that and close. Bullseye. Oops, there we are. I see an 11-kilometer encounter. 3.9. 5.7. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and do this burn. Okay, well, there's that. How much fuel do we have? We have a half tank of fuel. Huh. Lights are so bright, they're lighting up the planet. I didn't even realize they were that bright. That's kind of funny. Oh, okay, it was just a light glitch. Okay, so we'll go into target mode now. And we're going to try to do a light side of the planet. Let's see if we can... Well, there's our target marker. And we're coming down in speed quite a lot. Let's do a maneuver right here and we'll just set it for 1 minute before. There we go. Okay, now we're getting sunlight, so we're going to recharge our batteries. Delete on close. How far are we? We're 37 kilometers. We can close this as well. Okay. Okay, so we don't want to do that just yet. Let's wait until this gets up closer to maybe 20. Okay. I like that. We're using the planet as our backdrop. Okay. I know this is going to be a lot of map mode. Huh. Okay. We can open that up. Huh. Okay, I'm going to cut and figure out what I'm doing wrong here. So everything I'm doing is making this worse. And that's not a good thing. So I'll be back in a bit.